Was it, and when y'all got back together and started rolling like this, was there still any remnants of any?
Well, you knew it was because when you seen CeeLo featuring Goodie Mob, you knew.
Yeah.
That was.
How you feel about that?
I mean,
who came up with CeeLo featuring Goodie Mob?
The peoples.
Nah, y'all didn't have to go with that though.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh yeah. Are we on the American Music Awards? CeeLo featuring Goodie Mob. Okay, cool. Hey, if that's the way you want to do it, you know. I mean,
so you Cujo and T-Boo was like, but shit, let's rock.
At the end of the day, you have to do what you don't want to do to get to a place where you do what you can. And at that time, I knew that Gippy per se has made enough things happen outside of Goodie Mob that I'm gonna be okay regardless. Shawty gonna be okay, but let's make sure we take care of our brothers.
Yeah, Cujo and T-Boo.
So, you know, everything was great. TV show going great. Then, boom, my bro gets into it with the whole force people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'll
knock you off your
They get mad at my bro because he coming on, he changing the dynamics of the show. He got there, he bringing birds and parrots and snakes and cats and everything on the damn set. These people like, what the hell is he doing, Gippy? I'm like, he doing low.
He doing low. And we looking at it, that's low.
We doing low. So, you know, I think that's when it came to a point where he had to part from NBC, from Voice. And we had TBS. Did very well out there. And then, boom, the whole situation with the girl happened. And it just really let me know that you are even more of a target when you get to that plateau of what people say is success. Because now you're a target for people in different areas of life. You know, I play like I'm cool with you and then get in your room and crank some shit up, you know, just to have an altercation. So it's just the evil comes with the money.
That's a fact.
The evil and the envious shit comes with more and more money.
Yeah, it's a lot of extra demonic energy that come with that bread.
If
you ain't rooted in no type of strong spirituality, that demon shit gonna come out.
And them other people, they kind of push that. See, what I was able to sit in the room with him and watch people tell him that, hey man, you have to be a certain way to sustain a certain audience. Now, you're gonna have to take a lot of that black out of you. You know, you're gonna have to take a lot of that southern roots out of you. You can't really have that kind of heart on this level. We're not looking for that. We're looking for a person that's heartless. And just to sit back and watch as these people, they can be nowhere around, but then when you get a certain place, then these people just all of a sudden around you. And, you know, they make you feel like if you're not listening to them, then it's not going to happen. But at the same time, too, I just look at our industry right now and say, when they gave the power to blackball people, to certain people in this music industry.
To cancel.
Yeah.
To cancel. Yeah.
I really feel like that was the worst thing they ever could have did, was to teach us how to cancel each other.
Shit, so
because that CeeLo shit was probably early cancel culture, right?
That was right at the beginning.
That was at the beginning, you know what I mean? And, you know, I really felt like people was upset at his success because it was almost like he was a new artist. He did it again. He was a new artist all over again. You got kids dressing like him. We walking through the airport, the old white ladies walking up, kissing him in the mouth. It was a whole nother kind of success
and
with
then
television.
You got to look at it. You go back and listen to them Goodie Mob albums. Y'all talking some real shit, some black empowerment type shit, like all that uplifting black folk. So he go like, how the fuck, new face? He like, I ain't go from talking about this on 1 million niggas inside and all that.
But then also, if you go back to Age Against the Machine, you had this song called White Power.
Still.
Where he was talking about it. he tried to go and get Eminem to be on that record, and Eminem was like, "Hell no!"
Even him.
Like,
But M said, "No, I'm good."
I'm not fucking with that, low.
Hey.
You know what I mean? So I think that
So that target on that target has became bigger. That target,
yeah,
on the
because
back there.
now people started digging into his history. People started digging.
they went
started
back
going,
and
and just imagine, man, like everything fine, new deal at Atlantic, touring, voice, TV show at TBS. The first CeeLo right now, everybody. I just want everybody to understand. CeeLo was the first young artist to go to Vegas. Everything going on in Vegas right now is because of CeeLo.
with resident, you mean
Period.
from a residency standpoint?
Yes, from a residency standpoint, there's
So
stuff
Usher
over
and
there,
all of them was
Dre's,
standing
everybody.
on,
Everybody's standing on CeeLo's shoulders. CeeLo did it first, you know? And when he went to court in LA and he went on that Instagram and said what he said, I probably lost like almost $1 million that day.
Oh, shit.
We lost the TV show, we lost our label deal.
So the Goodie Mob was affected from
Almost deaf.
Yeah.
Man, I see you, Gipp, on social media, on Instagram. You always, not always, your love, and you always showing love to Pac.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember being at Club Illusions a lot when Pac lived there, out there at Club Illusions.
Yeah.
So tell us, how was it from a stand? How did you and Pac nigga? Like I said, I didn't meet Pac until those Sunday nights at Illusions. New Face, was you there? New Face was, you want, okay.
He was there at the infamous strip club when he was touching on them girls too, man.
Yeah. I think who introduced Pac to Atlanta was MC Breed.
Yeah, he sure did. He sure did.
MC Breed.
Rest in peace, MC Breed.
Used to have Pac here. Him and DOC used to always be with Breed. And that's how I really kind of gained a real relationship with DOC, a real relationship with Breed.
Shout out to the Doc, man. That's my guy in Dallas.
That's
my
DOC.
guy. Hey, boy.
DOC. The West Coast better be happy they had that man.
Boy, come on, boy. Hey, that's a whole nother. He been on the show. He coming back. He said he coming back. Shout out to the DOC,
yes,
man.
Indeed, man.
So, I just feel like at that time, we were just pushed to a place of they attacking him. They attacking us. And again, we had to go dormant again. We had to go quiet, you know. But it was cool because
you said who introduced you to Pac? It was
Breed.
Okay.
Breed introduced me to Pac because, you know, I tell everybody at one time Ichiban was the shit in Atlanta.
Yeah, like, that was the only. Technically, that was the only label we had.
You know what I mean? So for us,
they might have robbed a handful of shit.
But they robbed a lot of Jermaine because he put more racks out over there than anybody.
Boy, between Jermaine and Smurf, Mr. College Park.
Yes, sir. I just think that at that time, it gave us an outlook that, man, Breed coming here. At the same time, Pac here and DOC here. So them running around, Breed used to always play basketball over there in the West End, where the Dreads used to play it over there.
By the tennis court.
By the tennis court. He used to go over there and play ball all the time. So we always knew him. And, you know, that's when H-Rap Brown was running the neighborhood over there. It was real soulful. Mm-hmm. And I just think that Tupac was very special because he understood what he was doing. That's what I think a lot of artists during that time didn't understand. But Pac had another understanding of the business because he did understand the TV business. So when I tell people all the time, Pac is probably the first, to me, natural superstar that had everything.
I'm talking about, boy, acting,
movies, the girl,
activist,
everything,
everything.
Like, his magnetism was just so on another level back then. The way he wore his clothes, the jewelry he wore, it was just always higher than what people was doing in the community. So it made him stand out. And I think when he got locked up, we really had a good. We started developing our relationship on Me Against the World. Mm-hmm. And I remember when they locked him up, we had to go to Whitewaters. And I remember when I got to Whitewaters that day, everybody in the parking lot was playing his album. And there was a dude out there that had Me Against the World tattooed on his back. And that's when I knew how powerful rap was and how powerful he was. Because he was controlling the industry from jail.
Ain't that some shit?
He's the first one to go number one behind bars.
Ain't that some
first one to go number one behind bars. Drop an album.
Like it was amazing to watch him, and just to know, like Timo and his sister was real close, so he always knew what Pac was, and Pac always called. I mean, when he got locked up, he called the office one day. He was like, "Man, when I get out, man, I want to join the Goodie Mob."
Damn.
And we was kind of like, damn, okay.
So Tupac, we potentially could have had a Tupac fifth member of the Goodie Mob.
That's what we wanted to on the last album that he was gonna come to Atlanta and record.
One Nation.
That was the album that we was gonna start the relationship on records, because he wanted us to rap that night. When we walk in, if you listen to some of the cuts on One Nation, he actually saying in the mic, he's shouting us out walking into the thing. And he wanted us to record that night. But see, my thing was always business. I get out there in the West Coast like, man, I'm not fucking with you, Dr. Dre, or goddamn Suge.
Yeah.
Not nothing bad,
but
I just knew I wasn't about to get into the
politics. You knew what coming to that street politics.
That
street
business.
politics,
so I've been in the studio with me and Dr. Dre, and Dre be like, rap. And I be like, nah. Like,
put me in that shit.
I ain't fucking with this shit out here. So it's like for me to just watch what he did as far as music in just a 9-month span, like it's just incredible, and it's almost like he knew he was gonna die. He knew it.
Can you share with the people that infamous? This is a photo. I don't know if you were aware of it, Jerry, where it's Tupac, the whole Goodie Mob, Suge Knight, Tupac.
Yeah, I just saw it. I just saw it recently.
And Tupac is looking this way because who was on this side?
Biggie. He was looking right at Biggie. And it was amazing because Pac was all in camouflage. He got his head back. He look over, he see Big. He was like, there go that fat motherfucker. And he just went to...
Where was the picture taken at?
Backstage at Soul Train. So as soon as they stopped taking pictures, Pac started moving toward Big. And then that's when you saw Don Canese come out of nowhere and run right into Suge and was like, bro, if you do this on my watch...
Oh, boy.
You already know this.
Don Canese had that juice now.
Yeah, he had that juice. I'm talking about he might one eye, he can see you with that one eye. But
like,
know
all
that,
right, hey,
don't play with me.
Hey, don't play with my motherfucking money.
Don't play with me.
So Don checked Suge.
Oh yeah,
he had the juice like that.
Oh yeah,
Don Cornelius, Mr. Soul Train.
Yeah, he checked Suge. He checked Suge and everybody with Suge, and I don't care who with Suge. He was like, hey man, mess up my shit, and we gonna have a problem. And I mean, sure, boy, he tilted that little hat back. He said, let's go.
Let's go.
Everybody, let's go. So that's when I really understood, like, with LA, it's respect. But, you know, during this time, too, a lot of people don't know, man, Gipp stopped rapping for at least 2 or 3 years and just went to learn to be an executive under Barry Hankerson. So I was with Barry Hankerson. Oh, man. When the little producer got killed. Oh, man. He did Lollipop for Lil Wayne.
Static Major.
Yeah, Static Major.
So you're talking about Blackground Records.
Yes.
Barry Hankerson who worked with Aaliyah.
I'm with them during those times. And that's when I started learning about, you know, Jomo and you know, Barry started teaching me. And the two people,
and not to cut you off, Gipp, but Barry, before Suge Knight,
that was the Suge Knight.
Barry Hankerson instilled a lot of fear in a lot of people in the music industry.
Well, you know, his two proteges was me and Jimmy Henchman.
Oh shit!
That's who he kept around him.
Hey,
me and Jimmy.
That says it all right there, Gipp. Hey, we gonna move on. We gonna look. So look back to Pocket Goodie Mob.
Yeah.
If there was one song, whether it's off Still Standing or Soul Food, that you would want to put Pac on, what record would that be?
Still Standing.
Or Soul Food album?
Soul Food.
Either one. What one song would you want to put Pac on?
Man, Sesame Street.
Damn, for real?
Sesame Street. I mean, like, cause his storytelling abilities.
Yeah.
His storytelling abilities was always great. From his the way he saw it. You know, cell therapy was.
I was just mad. New face. I was just about to say that's Pac.
Cell therapy.
Cell therapy
is
is
totally Pac, because when you think about the first time I saw Pac, it was the video "They Got Me Trapped."
Mhm.
That was the first video I
Can't
saw.
keep
Pac.
a black man down.
So
Cell therapy fits Pac to a T.
that's it. They're like cell therapy. He
Put some
would
ass in on that weed.
Yeah,
what
he
about
would-
that though?
Yeah.
Put some ass in on that weed.
Goodie bag. He would have
Yeah, goodie bag. He would goodie bag. He would have. Oh boy.
He would have killed that too, because he know he's diversified.
Oh
to be
yeah.
able-
Well, he can get a.
He could
put
talk
some
about some
ass
smoke.
in on that weed.
So it was just a time, like, even when you think about Big, even when I think about Biggie, and my biggest thing with the 50 years of hip hop, if you're gonna tell it right.
Yeah.
But
were y'all too low on that list, the Billboard list?
I really didn't care. Outkast got number one.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's been, since you disrespected us in that room together, it was about them being
What'd
number
you say?
one.
Or you said Dungeon Family. We number one no matter what.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I'm on every album. So I just be like, at the end of the day, when you say, what did we do? We made our point.
Yeah.
We beat everything that was in that room with us.
Yeah.
In the long run, we beat everything in that room. Nobody.
Watch this, New Face. Watch this. What number was y'all on that little the nigga that?
I think it was like 32, 33.
Man, come on, man.
And I was just like, huh?
The fuck out of here.
I
man.
said, half them people you got in front of us never dropped the third album.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? How many albums we ain't done as a crew? Like, man,
Come on, man.
stop playing with us. But I understand you got to make New York feel good somewhere, because they ain't been beating nobody nowhere.
Nowhere.
So,
Because me and New Face always say on this show that 50 years of hip hop, the South then carried and then the narrative, then controlled the narrative.
Y'all
for
had
over-
20 years.
and we got 30.
We got 30. It's like, and it's like, when you think about it, you be like, as much as you want to keep trying to say this person and that person, man, they just don't match up, man. Dude. Like, I just be like, man,
bro.
I be like, okay, the dope boy shit good, it's cool. For those that live that lifestyle, everybody live that lifestyle, but for that to be the pinnacle, it's like, and you got Rakim and KRS-One and all this come out your city, then that lets me know that's what the people want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at least I can say, in the South, they love us for being what we are. And another thing I love about the South is that nobody but people that look like me has got anything to do with my career. And I know that that's a difference with New York.
Boy, that's a big fucking difference. You think about the start of Goodie Mob and the Dungeon Family. Y'all go from LA and facing Pebbles, people that look like us.
Yes.
Right here in your city. Right here in the A. The red clay that you grew up on.
And these the bosses. This is not
These are the.
So that's what I used to trip when people I get in the room, be like, "Yo, Leo," and I be like, "Leo."
I came up on the LA Reid.
And then, but then also when I get to New York, every label I ever went to, every executive I ever went to was like, "Fuck them Atlanta, fuck LA, fuck," and I'm like,
"What?"
LaFace said, "I saw all y'all don't even have a TLC. Y'all don't even have a Usher."
Hey man, hold on,
You know what I mean?
hold on. Look, let me say this. Look, let me say this. This how much respect you got to put on L.A. Reid,
yes, sir,
as an executive. Now you think about all these executives that have developed, signed, developed. L.A. signed and developed artists. How many artists have he signed that had a go? I'm sorry, I'm looking. Diamond album.
Shit.
Tony Braxton, TLC, Usher, and Outkast. How many fucking executives could say that, man?
You can't.
Shout out to L.A. Reid, man.
Shout out to L.A. Reid.
Man, I saw him backstage at the Usher show last year, And I told him it was me, him, and T.I. We were standing there. And I said, LA, man, I said, I'm saying this with the most respect ever, bro. Outside of what Maynard Jackson after
sir.
Dr. King,
That's
outside
right.
of what Maynard Jackson started with the political,
Yes, sir.
I said, you right there with being the importance of our culture in the city. He was
That's
like,
right.
man, thank you, man. I said, no, man. Because what LA did with having LaFace here in Atlanta.
He brought LA to Atlanta.
Come on, bro.
He brought LA to
man.
Atlanta, man. Like,
come on, man. You got to put some major different type respect on LA,
Yeah.
Reid, man, whether you like him or not.
Yeah. And I look at it like, you know, no black man has made sure his artists, from the artists and the producers, nobody had made more millionaires than LA.
Oh, boy.
Because Shakespeare got away with one, didn't he?
Look at this guy.
Hey, here we go. Hey, story time. That's the perfect story time with legendary Jerry.
Oh, man.
I'm Jerry Clark Newface. We here with Big Gipp.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so let's talk about. Let's transition into the businessman.
Yes,
okay.
Big Gipp. We got it sitting right here, man. The entrepreneur, Big
man.
Gipp, man. And let me tell you something. He just brought these to the show, man. The Gipp goodies.
Mm-hmm.
He has, he gave me some drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Was that last year?
Yeah.
So tell us how you got into the whole CBD and the cannabis world.
Okay.
And I'm sure it was a lot of politics with that. You want to talk about politics with this damn music shit. You see Newface, he had to sit up on that.
Yeah. It's the business, man. Is it?
Look, I'm going to sit up.
All
Shit.
right.
I think I moved to California. I'm out there with Corrupt. Corrupt shows me Corrupt Moon Rocks.
Yeah.
I'm on the first mixtape that he does for the Moon Rock. I'm interested in it. He's like, come on out to LA. Why am I in LA? I'm putting together the Gipp Goodies line of cannabis products. At that time, soon as I get ready to drop, the pandemic hit. When the pandemic hit, I get a call from my father. It's 2018. He say, son,
2020.
2018.
No, with the pandemic hit in 2020.
Yeah, but what happened was that a lot of the things that was going on before that, you know, I was in LA. So that's when he called me and told me, he was like, yo, I got cancer and I'm not going to be here after 8 months. I want you to come home. And I came home and I started trying to treat him with the THC stuff. He never liked that. He was like, but he could take the CBD. It was a lot better. And so once I started treating him and the pandemic hit, you know, I'm not gonna go back to Cali. I just said, I got all these ideas. I might as well just go around to the CBD shops to see if I can just get my stuff in stores. And the whole time during the pandemic, Gipp was just going to CBD shops and all that, pushing the product. And I started with cigars first. And
the pre-rolls.
Yeah. And then I got pain gel. I got gummies. You know, those are sleep gummies. That's made out of CBN. So I got sleep products, pain products, and I also have a non-alcoholic line.
Man, them shit's so good, bro. Them the ones you gave me, right?
Yes, sir.
Man, them shit's good.
So
y'all make sure, man. Hey, y'all got to support Gipp Goodies, man.
Yeah, you got to.
And we still doing the bar Ernie's in the cut with you had them drinks over there.
Because
yes,
the drinks they sell, like, you know, what I'm learning is I never was a big drinker. I was always a smoker. So, you know, my thing was a lot of people started having kidney problems and all that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking like, okay, let's do a line of alcohol of everything a drinker gonna like, but take the alcohol out and put cannabis in it. That means I can drink 2 or 3 of these things. I ain't gonna do nothing but go to sleep. That's it. I'm gonna have a good night.
You ain't gonna have no hangover.
No DUIs.
No DUI. None of that.
No hangovers.
You know what I mean? So my thing is safety. My thing is I'm getting to a certain age and, you know, alcohol just started making me feel bad.
Yeah.
It's like you get somebody mix it wrong. It's like,
you fucked up.
You be like, I don't like this. I don't feel good. So with that, I kind of was like, this is a way for me to socially drink and I'm still doing my thing and I'm doing my thing and I ain't coming off my thing. So for those that I look at, us just getting older. This is just a way for other people with health and looking for their health and looking into their health. This is another way for you to transition out of what's bad for you into a place of some that might be good.
Let everybody know, man. Storytime with Legendary Jerry, how they can get this, order this.
Okay,
the shit is
this
great.
out. I got a Gipp Goodies app. I'm gonna be putting up on my Instagram. You can go and look at this, or you can go to our shop, New Beginning Hair Salon, 138. We've been in business over 16
What's
years.
The social media handles, nigga?
That's Gipp Goodies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But new
GIPP Goodies.
Gipp Goodies. That's the handle. You can find everything. But to find it in the city, you can go to a few places. Airport vapes. But you can go to our salon on 138. We got all the drinks, all the products.
People around the world don't know what 138 is.
138 Southside.
He just said, I'm like, motherfucking California or Chicago, they like, what's 138, man? That's why I said, give them the social media so they can
Riverdale.
go on. Yeah.
Southside.
Southside with an L.
Southside Riverdale.
Riverdale.
He just said, Riverdale. Like, this just an Atlanta show. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all go out, man, support my brother. Before we get out of here, man, I gotta ask this question, dude. I gotta ask you this.
What's up?
People be saying you a conspiracy theorist.
I'm conspiracy theorist. Everything I said and came true.
Hey, like one example.
Hey,
one because I be on your social media handle. I be like, but Gipp, I be like, I hope these folk don't shut down Gipp shit.
We paying for food with the palm now, ain't we? Whole food, go and just throw your palm out there, pay for your food. Said that 25 years ago in the video. You didn't understand.
One in our cell therapy.
So if you think about it, everything that we said, people didn't understand what cell therapy was. That was the pandemic. We lived it. Now the world understood. Cell therapy became the biggest song searched during the pandemic.
Damn.
That record became bigger than it was during the pandemic than when it came out. Because it was the only record that people could go to and musically get some kind of idea of what we was in. Cell Therapy was the only record recorded in that place. So for that, and then for Travis Scott to use it on his album and sell 4-5 million records. I'm just going to tell artists, man, we own all our publishing. We never did a publishing deal. I hadn't seen a lot of the guys out here go buy big cars for a long time.
Yeah.
But see, in the 25th year, like I'm in now, you really wondering why did you sell your publishing when you were 20? You didn't have no value. So you really sold for nothing. The trick of the industry. See, the trick of the industry will tell you, a black man, hey man, if you got your publishing, it ain't worth nothing if you own it. Curtis Mayfield told me, don't sell it unless I'm ready to retire.
And Curtis Mayfield, boy.
Well, I'm
he
listening
had
to
his
you.
shit up until he passed. His family, I know they still got it. That was smart ass.
Oh, no, man. He was the greatest, man. To be able to record that first album in his house and to be able to hold the actual tapes of Superfly, it just let me know that it was great things coming.
That's what the Organized Noise office was.
Yes.
In the house. Yeah, I remember coming over there for me.
First time I met Shakir. That was Reid goddamn assistant.
Oh, wow.
Shout out Shakir Stewart. I love you, boy. Rest in peace.
Shake.
101. That was my dog, boy.
And speaking of Curtis Mayfield, man, isn't that the inspiration for your style? Fashion forward,
Curtis
right?
He's one of them. The Godfather, we give it to George Clinton.
George Clinton.
Because George Clinton was the one that said, break all rules or you ain't doing that. You know what I mean? The man, to this day, you look on George Clinton his page, and he's in a very, very peaceful place.
Oh, yes. And yeah.
You could tell, bro, he didn't live through the madness and got to the other side.
Can you imagine the shit he's seen, man?
Yeah, and then survived it all. So when you look at him, LL, we was on tour with LL, 2-3 weeks ago, and LL went on stage and he was like, I just want to talk to all the artists in the industry. He say, if I can get up here and do my music that I did when I was 17 years old, it ain't no excuse for no other artist not to be up here. If Rock him up on stage every night, I don't want to hear nobody younger than me talking about they too old to rap. And just to hear OG say that, it just let me know that, man, it ain't over till you say it's over.
You damn right,
fact, man.
Ain't that some? Hey, man. Boy, Big Gipp, we appreciate it. I've been waiting on this interview for a long fucking time.
Well, I got Jerry in here, man. Jerry Clark, Ice Cube, or Biggie? Who got the best stories?
Oh, Ice Cube?
No, you said out of who?
Biggie Smalls, Ice Cube, and Jerry Clark. Because we talking about storytelling. Remember on Drink Champs, they talking about Yayo talking about Biggie and
yeah. But see,
hey man, I got some stories, man.
You just can't rap them, but you got
man. Legendary Jerry Show. I got some stories, man.
But I'm gonna tell you, Jerry, like the new part of this year, what's so funny? I got a new record out. I dropped at the top of the year with this artist named James Worthy.
Yeah,
a 5-piece EP. We did over 20 million downloads. They said we ain't supposed to be rapping. I guess not. And then, we got Sniper and Hits just signed their deal at Epic.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. That's about to hit the radio. Just talked to old Reggie over there.
Okay.
Then we got a new TV show. Gippy on there. The character's named Goodie from Young Thug Neighborhood.
Damn.
It's called a TV show called On 10. It's Atlanta's version of Power. Also,
so young Gippy got a lot of shit in the mix.
Yeah, I'm you know what? I'm so
goodies going on.
I'm
You got
so
new
glad.
artists signed over to Epic Records.
Yeah, man. I'm just so glad I didn't hold myself out as a young man. It gives me other places to go and explore now that I'm at the level I'm at now.
Yeah,
So I'm just glad that the tables have opened back up. And I'm excited. Goodie Mob on tour the next year. I ain't got no time. We doing 2 and 3 shows.
Well, it's so good. Hey, man, it's so good to see y'all, man, on stage together,
look,
man.
I'm 20. Boy, they running me like I'm 25, man. I'm like, man, Jesus.
Hey, that bank account ain't motherfucking man new face shit. Look at it.
Yeah, but I got a daughter right now. Keep Saya.
Man.
I want to let y'all know my baby out here on the block with her record.
On radio too, man. I heard
radio.
on V103.
Yeah, man, she killing it. Man, the girl just started singing 8 months ago. Grew up in a tour bus. Always was like, I hate it. I hate everything about the music business. And then just one day brought me music and was like, yo, I want to do it.
Dog.
Yeah, she just picked it up
and
naturally.
And shit good.
And it's great. And
I mean, but look at who her parents are. I mean, God, dog, what you expect, man?
Shit. So she gonna be at Sunny show tomorrow.
Yep.
She performing with Sunny.
So with Sunny Digital.
That and we'll see y'all at Winterfest, man.
Hey, yes, man. Indeed. Hey, Jerry Clark, a.k.a. the legendary Jerry. My brother New Face, Big Gipp, man. Gipp Goodies.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all. My IG, Big Jerry Clark. Give me your social media handles.
I'm Gipp Goodies at Gipp Goodies. You're already slow with it now.
Zaga.
And
I am at New Face.
Jerry.
New Face was there. Hashtag New Face was there, man. Legendary Jerry. Let's go, man.
Hey, man, we signing off, man. Until next week, we'll see y'all. Thank you, Big Gipp, for coming through. Boy, we're going to have to get another session with you, man. Storytime with Legendary Jerry. We out of here. Zaga. Hey, Storytime with Legendary Jerry. As you know, each week we got a feature. My guy, New Face. If New Face ain't there, then it really ain't happening. So we sitting here with Big Gipp, 1/4 of the almighty Goodie Mob, and my brother New Face. He stayed pulling out some shit, man. I'm gonna let him do his thing, man.
But I'm honored to know, man. That probably was the earliest New Face was there moment. And Jerry Clark was there at that show you talking about with CeeLo hopped off the stage because you was there, Jerry.
Oh yeah, I was definitely there.
So
for that.
I was
there.
I was there, man. And it made the book. CeeLo wrote an autobiography, right?
Yeah.
And out of those stories, when I read the book, as soon as I seen CAU, I was like, oh, I know it.
Yeah.
And he wrote about it.
I was right
book.
there, boy.
Yeah.
So
whoever buddy was that threw that water bottle, though, where he at right now?
I don't know.
I know. Hey,
Shot about killed himself.
Hey,
that
boy,
night.
God, dog. He tried to commit suicide.
You died out there like you were going for gold, boy. Well, you ran into nothing but the hard flow.
Hey, boy.
Oh man, he was so mad. And then that was such a man. That was a crazy
and
week.
I got this. Man, creative loafing. We got physical copies, man.
I love the creative loafing, and the reason why I love this particular
Let me see that,
this
man.
particular
Damn.
creative loafing is because we did
What year was that?
our last interview in Santrails.
Chantrails in West End.
Well, I miss Chantrails. Golly, boy.
Mhm.
That chicken with the rice.
Yes,
what was
bro.
my man name?
You remember with the
what was his
lemonade
name?
with the
OG
bow
back in the
tie?
back.
Yeah, where OG Slim dude.
You know that was oh, you talking about the dude that used to come around
With the
bring-
lemonade.
Sir, he
bring
was
your lemonade.
Yeah,
Golly.
golly.
Lo
It's
used to
gonna
know
come,
his
man.
name.
It's gonna come to me when we.
You know that was Reese from Parental Advisory. You know that was his uncle's spot.
Oh,
Mm.
The
Chantrails.
old man that was the actual cook, the chef. That
Yeah,
was,
the dude in the.
that was Reese uncle.
Man, I used to get that chicken with the rice. Man, okay, man, go
So
ahead.
that,
man.
so that leads me to my question. So most recently, Keith Lee is a food critic online, been going around causing havoc with all the food restaurants and giving his reviews.
Mhm.
You had a legendary song by the name of Soul Food, and I just want to know Gipp's top 5 restaurants in Atlanta that you love to frequent over these years since you made Soul Food. If you were to give your top 5 restaurants.
Okay. Icalize. East Point.
Okay.
The original. Of course, Santrails.
Well, if you
top
don't put
10.
Chantrails in there, shit, that need to be top 2.
Number 3, hey man, I go to Longhorns a lot. I really like Longhorns. I like a steak.
Like that bread. He
Yeah,
like,
it's that bread. And that sweet potato. Boy, I love
yeah.
that shit. Put some more in there, guys. Okay.
Yeah, 4.
JJ Rib Shack, man.
Rib Shack.
JJ
It's packed
Rib Shacks
too.
was packed too.
I did so much time in JJ. But I say one day I went up there. I
Be
said,
one of
man,
them days when mama ain't cooked.
and I'm gonna tell you how I wrote that verse because I went up there and I said, "Hey man, go on, give me some ribs. I want some beef ribs." They said, "Okay." And I done ate the whole goddamn plate.
And it was
I said,
pork.
man, them beef ribs were good. He said, "Man, that wasn't no beef, that was pork." Gibb, I said, "Lord."
Oh.
But it was so good. I said, "Damn, man."
I
ain't
bet
got
you
it."
had some more, didn't you?
No.
Oh,
I ain't
no,
had no more.
He just chalked that one up.
But he got me. It was so good that day. I said, "Man, that's good. When you can trick me and make me
Hey,
feel
boy,
like
this
I'm
goes to
eating
show you
beef."
when some food is seasoned right and get that sauce on it. Shit.
There it is for me.
And you got one.
And I got to give it for the new guys on the block, man, because Dallas Mama helped them start their whole restaurant, their whole thing, and this is it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Dallas Mama used to be the original one
yeah.
on Washington Road.
The
Dallas
original.
Austin Mama?
Yep.
Yes.
Original.
Okay. Shout out to
some
Dallas
of them
Austin, man.
some of them recipes they say come from Columbus.
Man.
Dallas
And-
Austin Mama.
And so I wanted to ask you as far as music, the last song that you probably press rewind on, that you listened to and you said, okay, this brother or this sister saying something. You know, back in the day, we really don't have that, but another song that played recently that you was like, I like that one, man. What'd he say again? And you press rewind and you had to hear that one more time.
That's Lil Baby Black and White.
Damn.
Okay.
He really, really showed that he had another side of himself at the pinnacle of him coming up that made him identify and made him Atlanta's own, because he came with something that was pivotal for that time. And he was the only one to say something.
And the youngest at that time, as far as like,
You know what I mean? So it gave me insight. Shawty playing the game.
Yeah.
Shawty smarter than he letting on.
Yeah.
And opened the Grammys with it. When Killer Mike was
and that's cool.
side by side.
And I got to give a shout out to Killer Mike, man. Like the new album is
Michael.
phenomenal.
That's the album of the year, Gipp.
Grammy.
It's phenomenal.
Gipp,
Grammy.
that's the album of the year, bro.
You know, he did. Boy, you been working on it, boy. You finally got it.
Yeah,
You
man.
got it, boy. You know what I mean? So just to watch his success and continued success and, you know, elevating at every opportunity.
The
Not
boy-
just being about music.
Yeah.
The boy is politically correct and
just
and-
a solid
and
brother,
solid
man.
guy
I love Killer
over the
Michael
years.
Run. I love Killer Mike.
And if you could bring back any hip hop artist, who would it be and why? Good to it.
Pimp.
Pimp C.
We lost.
We get that a lot on this show. man.
Oh boy. We lost the sound that was so important to the South, because Dungeon Family, we was immersed in soul. Pimp was immersed in the church. So when he played them chords, you couldn't get that from nobody but Pimp. So yeah.
Rest in peace, young
Losing
Chad, boy.
And a lyric or verse that lives in your head that you can recite at any moment. If we
Shit. That's only gonna be something I wrote.
Hey.
That's cell therapy, where it all started.
So what's that one? Say
Y'all,
that one.
I would say cell therapy and get up, get out and get some.
Boy, I was good.
That-
Man,
that's
that's
like-
what I was just about to say.
Get
that
up, get out and get some. Like that verse just it introduced me to the world. It just in that one verse I gave you enough for me to understand it didn't stop one place. So I feel like get up, get out and get something is the
Boy,
most,
you came so hard on get up and get out. Get
Yeah.
up, get out and get some.
that was
And you came at some politicians too now.
I did.
He said, hey, she came at the chief of police, everybody,
and
boy.
see, you know what's so
Boy.
funny about me, Jay? Is like I don't really care about what other people. What I've learned now, I've been able to watch the industry from afar,
Yeah.
and what I've learned is that you better off staying away from the industry.
Mhm.
Stay an artist because everybody not built to be the businessman that they want out
Boy.
here. You know what I mean?
Say that again.
Everybody not built for
Church.
that. And I just feel like if more artists were just concentrating on being great artists, we would have better music right now. But everybody trying to be what they think everybody wants them to be. And I think that's the reason why the music is suffering.
I mean, he talk about that song back then. Every time I go on 166, I'm looking at the lights to see if they still working.
Yeah.
'Cause every time I'm on 166, I hit his brother Gipp in my voice.
Yeah, okay, AKA Langford Parkway.
Langford.
It's,
Yes.
I'm just so proud of what the city became
Mhm.
because nobody can say they did what we did. You know,
Nobody.
love New York, but New York didn't do it.
Culturally, what Atlanta has
Yeah.
contributed in. Hey, man.
Like, and you know, West Coast, I love you, but it stood on violence, so it ends on violence. And I feel like
It ain't nothing like Atlanta in the
it ain't
South.
nothing
boy.
like Atlanta, man.
The South is a motherfucker. I
Yeah.
love it, boy.
And I really learned that if you came up in this city in the last 20 years, man, you ain't had about the best life you could live as a
Hey,
black
boy,
person.
as a boy, amen. And that's how we go get on out of here with that right there.
You, man.
Story time with legendary Jerry Newface was there. He's here.
We here, baby.
Big Gipp,
Zaga.
Jerry Clark.
Gipp goodies.
We
Get
out of here.
those.
Gipp goodies.
Jay,
We out of here.
Right.
Church.
Church.
Story time with the legendary Jerry is hosted by me, the one and only Jerry Clark. Music has been provided by July, the producer. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to Storytime with the legendary Jerry on YouTube and wherever you listen to podcasts. And make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at the Legendary Jerry Podcast. For more podcasts from iHeartMedia, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.